Did you know that in the IELTS listening tests, you only hear the recording once? No rewinds, no second chances. One mistake can cost you a whole band score, but don't worry, I've got you covered. In the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly how to stay sharp, avoid traps, and score high. Let's get started. Hey there, welcome to Time with Ed, your go-to channel for everything relocation, immigration, law, health, and now IELTS success. My name is Edwina, and as someone who's been through the process, I know how challenging IELTS can be. Today, we are diving into IELTS listening tests. I'll show you how to improve your score with proven strategies. So please stay with me till the end for a special practice exercise. Let's get started. The IELTS listening test lasts for 30 minutes plus 10 minutes to transfer your answers if you are taking the paper-based test. You will listen to 4 recordings and answer 40 questions. These recordings include 1. A conversation between 2 people in an everyday social setting. 2. A monologue on a general topic like a speech or announcement. 3. A conversation between up to 4 people in an academic or training contest. 4. A monologue on an academic subject like a lecture. Now, each section gets harder, so preparation is key. You'll face different types of questions, such as multiple choice, form, note or table completion, matching information, sentence completion, map or diagram labeling. Understanding these question types is vital, and it will help you anticipate answers while listening. Let's talk about some powerful strategies to boost your score. The first on my list would have to do with reading the questions first. Please, before the recording starts, you have to scan through the questions so that you know what to listen for. Please scan the questions so you know what you listen for. 2. Predict the answer before listening. So what this means basically is, before the recording starts, read the questions carefully and guess what type of word is missing, whether it's a name, a number, or a place. This will help you to focus. Number 3, you have to identify and underline keywords. Now, what this means is you need to look for words that indicate important information. While reading the questions, underline important words that will help you identify the answer quickly. 4. Listen for synonyms and paraphrasing. IELTS doesn't always use the exact word from the question. For instance, if the question says cheap, the audio might say affordable instead. Number 5. Write as you listen. You need to write answers in short form. Don't waste time writing full sentences during the test. You won't have time to go back, so jot down answers as you hear them. And don't worry about spelling just yet. You'll have 10 minutes at the end to transfer your answers neatly. Number 6, watch out for distractors. What I mean by this is, the speaker may correct themselves or give extra details just to confuse you. Stay sharp. IELTS simply loves to trick you with words that change mid-sentence. For example, a speaker might say, I was going to book a flight on Monday, but I changed it to Wednesday. If the question asks for the flight date or day, the answer is Wednesday, not Monday. Number 7, use British and American spellings wisely. What this means, both are accepted. However, please be consistent. Don't be mixing the American and British spellings. You stick to one, please. Number 8, you have to practice listening to different accents because the test includes so many accents from British, Australian, Canadian, and American accents. To train your ears, listen to different English speakers on YouTube or BBC Learning English. Number 9, Fast speech. Speakers in the IELTS test talk at a natural pace. So if you're not used to it, it can be overwhelming. What's the solution? You would have to practice listening to podcasts, news reports, and audiobooks in English daily. Number 10, please, before the test, you have to familiarize yourself with the different types of questions you encounter on the test. Whether it's multiple choice, marching, fill in the blanks, knowing what to expect can save you precious time. Please use practice tests to get a feel for these question types, and you'll be less likely to panic when you see them on the actual tests. Number 11, please try to practice under timed conditions. When you simulate the actual test environment, it can help you manage your time more effectively. How can you do this? Please set a timer and challenge yourself to focus purely on the audio without distractions. This habit can go a long way to improving upon your performance when the stakes are high. Now, most importantly, I would want all of you to stay calm and focused. All right, it's time to put these tips into action. I'm going to play a short audio clip, and I want you to try and answer these questions. I'm going to go off screen, and then you see the questions on your screen.
You will hear a telephone conversation between a customer and an agent at a company which ships large boxes overseas.
Good morning, Packham's shipping agents. Can I help you?
Oh, yes. I'm ringing to make inquiries about sending a large box, a container, back home to Kenya from the UK.
Yes, of course. Would you like me to try and find some quotations for you?
Yes, that'd be great. Thank you.
Well, first of all, I need a few details from you.
Fine.
Can I take your name?
It's Jacob Mkere.
Can you spell your surname, please?
Yes, it's Mkere.
Is that M for mother?
Yes.
Thank you. And you say that you will be sending the box to Kenya?
That's right.
And where would you like the box picked up from?
From college, if possible.
Yes, of course. I'll take down the address now.
It's Westall College.
Is that Westall?
Yes, college.
Westall College. And where's that?
It's Downlands Road in Bristol.
Oh, yes, I know it. And the postcode?
It's BS8 9PU.
Right. And I need to know the size.
Yes, I've measured it carefully and it's 1.5 metres long.
Right.
0.75 metres wide.
Okay.
And it's 0.5 metres high or deep.
Great. So I'll calculate the volume in a moment and get some quotes for that. But first, can you tell me, very generally, what will be in the box?
Yes, there's mostly clothes.
Okay.
And there's some books.
Okay, good. Anything else?
Yes, there's also some toys.
Okay, and what is the total value, do you think, of the contents?
Well, the main costs are the clothes and the books. They'll be about £1,500. But then the toys are about another £200. So I'd put down £1,700.
Okay, right. Now, obviously insurance is an important thing to consider, and our companies are able to offer very good rates in a number of different all-inclusive packages.
Sorry, could you explain a bit more?
Yes, sorry. There's really 3 rates according to quality of insurance cover. There's the highest comprehensive cover, which is premium rate. Then there's standard rate, and then there's economy rate. That one will only cover the cost of the contents second-hand.
Oh, I've been stung before with economy insurance, so I'll go for the highest.
Mm-hmm. And Can I just check, would you want home delivery or to a local depot, or would you want to pick it up at the nearest port?
The port would be fine. I've got transport that end.
Fine. And will you be paying by credit card?
Can I pay by cheque?
You will hear an extract from a talk given to a group who are going to stay in the UK.
Good evening and welcome to the British Council. My name is John Parker and I've been asked to talk to you briefly about certain aspects of life in the UK before you actually go there. So I'm going to talk first about the best ways of making social contacts there. Now, you might be wondering why it should be necessary. After all, we meet people all the time. But when you're living in a foreign country, it can be more difficult, not just because of the language, but because customs may be different. If you're going to work in the UK, you will probably be living in private accommodation, so it won't be quite so easy to meet people. But there are still things that you can do to help yourself. First of all, you can get involved in activities in your local community. Join a group of some kind. For example, you'll probably find that there are theatre groups who might be looking for actors, set designers and so on. Or if you play an instrument, you could join music groups in your area. Or if you like the idea of finding out about local history, there'll be a group for that too. These are just examples. And the best place to get information about things like this are either the town hall or the public library. Libraries in the UK perform quite a broad range of functions nowadays. They're not just confined to lending books, although that's their main role, of course.
Drop your answer in the comments below and I'll tell you if you got it right. Remember, IELTS is all about practice. The more you listen to English, the easier it gets. Keep practicing daily and you'll see major improvements. That's all for today's lesson. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you never miss a lesson. Also, please like and share the video. Let me know in the comments what part of IELTS listening do you struggle with the most. I would love to help. Thanks for watching Time with It. Remember, please keep practicing and stay confident. See you soon.